Thanks for watching our 6th to 7th grade transition podcast. The focus of this podcast will be supports and programming for students with special needs. I'm Dave Palzette, principal at Wilmette Junior High, and I will be your narrator. Let's get started. The leadership structure at our 5th through 8th grade campus is unique. Our schools offer a principal to oversee the operations of both schools and a grade level administrator at each grade. Our 7th grade level administrator, or GLAD, is Derek Williams. He will be the administrator that oversees our 7th grade special education program. Each student at WJHS is assigned a homeroom. Students will have an opportunity to meet the members of their homerooms just before school begins at our 7th grade orientation in August. Next year, we will have 3 academic teams. Our teams are made up of 5 core academic teachers: math, science, reading, writing, and social studies. Each team boasts an LBS who manages all of the students with IEPs on that team. Our day is made up of a 9-period day. That includes 5 core academic classes, an arts rotation, lunch, and for the majority of our special education students, academic strategies. One difference from Highcrest is that at lunch, all of our students eat and go to recess together. That means that even if your child isn't on a team with a particular friend, they will see him or her at lunch. LBS support in classrooms is known as a co-taught teaching environment. Our LBSs collaborate with the general education classroom teacher to ensure that accommodations are met and modifications made. This may include small group instruction, modification on assignments, or accommodations in how the instruction is delivered. Our instructional classes are generally made up of about 8 to 15 students with the goal of providing the students with a high-intensity program that will help remediate skills. We offer instructional classes in reading, writing, and math. We identify each student's needs and modify the program appropriately to address those needs. These classes are taught by LBSs and include students from all teams. All programs are research-based and include regular assessments. Our Student Support Center, or SSC, is a safe place that serves all students, regardless of disability. It allows students an opportunity to regroup and collect themselves to get back into class. It is manned every period with an LBS trained to work with students to minimize and separate out reasons for the disruption within the learning environment. The Comprehensive Learning Center, or CLC, is a program for students with significant learning needs. This is probably the most flexible program we offer at WJHS. The program for our students in the CLC is customized based on their needs. This program includes community trips and has a focus on independent living and life skills. Academic Strategies is a time when students work on remediation of skills. This period-long class is taught by an LBS, and students engage in remediation programming 3 days a week and executive functioning skills 2 days a week. All 7th grade students with IEPs take AS for a minimum of 6 weeks at the beginning of the school year. This helps students acclimate to a new school and begin to build a relationship with their new LBS. A 6-week rotation is scheduled in lieu of an arts rotation and is not to disrupt students' world language study if he or she is enrolled in world language. If your child is currently in academic strategies, he or she will continue the service uninterrupted. As a parent, your child's LBS will be your first point of contact. Your child's LBS will contact you at the beginning of the year to introduce him or herself and establish a communication system. Every student at WJHS is encouraged to use his or her assignment notebook to record assignments. Additionally, all grades are viewable to parents on our electronic gradebook or parent portal. Finally, each team hosts a homework calendar that can be accessed from your child's team website. Paraprofessionals are most often scheduled into science, social studies, arts, and PE classes. However, we do have paraprofessionals assigned to other classes when needed. The goal of a paraprofessional is to ensure the modifications are being implemented and, often, to keep the child focused on learning. We generally consider a paraprofessional for a child when he or she needs a level of supervision above and beyond what a classroom teacher can provide. Because this is a meaningful change to a child's academic program, a paraprofessional support is determined by the IEP team. You can expect the IEP team to convene every 3 years to either reestablish your child's eligibility and continue need for an IEP or dismissal from special education. As a parent, you are a member of the team and your input into the evaluation process is highly valued. The transition process begins in February to prepare students to move from HMS to the junior high. LBSs from both schools meet to discuss the students' needs and ensure the program remains uninterrupted. Over the course of the year and into the summer, we boast several transition opportunities for all incoming junior high students. These activities include multiple tours and Q&A times and opportunities for students to interact with other junior high students. Here are a few frequently asked questions. And here are a few more frequently asked questions. If you have further questions, please contact your LBS or email Wilmette Junior High Student Services Coordinator Debbie Cooper. Thanks. I hope you've enjoyed our podcast.